Well, welcome to week 6. This is the peer review week. It's the last week that we're going to be working on project 1, week 7. We're going to start project 2. A reminder, the completed project is due Sunday, October 5th. And if you need, sorry to pause, my other class has stuff, my 3301 class has stuff due on the 12th. Just forgot for a minute what class I was talking to. Sorry. If you need any longer time, you've got the extension policy that's explained in the syllabus. Okay, so what are peer reviews? Well, peer reviews are when you solicit feedback from someone on your own level, and they provide you with places that maybe they didn't understand, maybe they need clarity, maybe don't meet the assignment instructions. So this is why you get peer review. And it's not a waste of time. I've co-authored works where I've had to do 25 peer reviews, okay, and revisions. My dissertation, I revised for months. So they're all successful in the end, got published, I got my degree. But it's a process you go to. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. The instructions. Now, we're going to provide helpful feedback. I know a lot of you think peer review is worthless because you've gotten a great job, dude. And how's that going to make it stronger? No. And by the way, I'm going to do a quick review of all your peer reviews. And if you have surface errors that you're pointing out, or things like great job, you're going to lose points on this lesson this week, because that's not what we're talking about. So how are we going to do peer reviews? Well, we're going to go to Unit 2, Item 15 in our textbook, and it talks about peer and professional review. Here's a video that you need to watch that talks about peer reviewing strategies. All kinds of peer reviewing strategies that you can use. Okay, and it's around minute 5.4, I think, that it talks about offering constructive criticism and use I statement and suggestion for your peer review. It tells you how to do this. This is a peer review that we're going to be using. That's what I'm going to be looking for in your peer reviews. You're going to be giving constructive criticism and a suggestion using I focus. I don't quite understand what you're trying to do here. I see that you don't have all 5 of the crap model elements here. I see that your APA citation is not quite right. Did you check out whatever you're going to check out? Okay, to do this, you need to pair up with someone. You can pair up with someone in your support group. You can pick someone's work from last week's drafts, okay? But if you pick someone from last week's drafts, send them an email, and you can do that through the course and say, hey, I'm reviewing your work, okay? That way they'll know to look for you to find their peer review. But all in all, you're responsible for doing a peer review. So you can't send me an email at 4:59 and saying so-and-so didn't post work. No, you're responsible. If the person that you're collaborating with didn't post a draft, then, hey, find somebody else. Okay, and here's how you do it. You find the work, you save it on your desktop, you save the file as your name, review of the last name of the person you're peer reviewing, peer review. Again, this keeps it from cross-contaminating. You're going to use comment, feature, and words. Here's how to do that. And you're going to attach this file to your discussion post. Okay, in the post, you're going to, the text box, you're going to put any additional comments to that student that you reviewed. The student response is going to be a little bit different. You're going to respond, find the person that did your peer review, and you're going to tell them how helpful their peer review was. Okay? You got it? This is all due on Friday. Why is it due on Friday? Because in the peer review, someone needs to read the peer review and then have time to do the revisions, follow your suggestions. If you try to submit this at 11:59 on Sunday, guess what? They're not going to have any time because that's when the polished version is due. All right? It needs to be in by Friday. You got that? Friday is a change. That's all I have for this. Again, if you have any questions, just send me an email. Goodbye.